Episode 25! Let's do some clues. So, episode 24 just went live, and if we hand this clue in here, we will get our 900th casket. And I've just realised I've done a major miscalculation. I should have put the stream on the 17th, not the 10th. However, I've already declared it to be on the 10th now. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing. It just means I'm going to have to grind out a lot more clues, and it means that this episode might be a little bit shorter, obviously because I'm going to have to invest a lot of time into clues. I basically have 8 days to get 100 clues, and I can do approximately 25 a day, give or take. So that would mean 4 days dedicated to clues alone, which means I've only got 4 days to get the rest of the clips anyway. It shouldn't be too bad, but I just wanted to put this in there to mention that I'm an idiot and I miscalculated this. So you guys can at least laugh at that. At least it'd be funny for someone. But we have finished the 900 clues, but I'm actually going to go ahead and get another 50 before I make the rest of the content for this video, so that once I've done the entire video, we can end off that video on 950, and we will be ready for the last 50 to hit the 1000 for Saturday. Before I go back to clues though, I do want to quickly mention that while doing clues, I got a Gravedigger random and I took it. Sometimes I just dismiss these because I just can't be bothered or I'm too invested in what I'm doing. But I chose to take this one, and we unlocked the zombie dance emote. So that was quite cool. I probably should do the random events more and collect up the outfits, but honestly, I just get really lazy sometimes. Like I said, I get too invested in what I'm doing, so if I'm doing clues or something and a random event pops up, I just dismiss it because I just can't be bothered to do it at that time. But I did that one, so we got the zombie dance. I will be working on some randoms when I get time and when I can be bothered. But for now, let's head over and get another 50 clues done. So it will be a total of 100 clues in one episode. Okay, so now that we have actually got the 950 caskets, the correct calculation this time, not leaving with the 900, it is 6 days before the live stream for me. However, when you guys are watching this, it will be literally the day before. So tomorrow is the live stream. If you're watching this right now, it'll be tomorrow at 4 PM UTC. Just a quick friendly reminder, we are going to get some content done for this video, but as I said, it may be limited because I've only got a few days to record it. I apologise in advance, but still needs to be done. I am very excited about the live stream that will be happening tomorrow. It's been a very long journey, and I appreciate all of you being so patient. Some of you less so. Some people just really want to see these caskets opened, and I don't blame you. Some of you getting even really frustrated at the fact that I've waited so long. It's been about 5 months, I think, since I started collecting them. Don't quote me on that, I'm not 100% sure, but it has been a very long time in the making, and honestly, I am really looking forward to it. So, what are we doing this episode? Well, this might surprise you guys, but I'm actually going to head over to Fossil Island, and I'm going to do some herbivore. And the reason for that is because I'm currently at 81 Hunter, and yes, it's one of the highest skills on the account, but if I can push it to 83 Hunter, we can actually catch Dragon Implings. And I recently had someone call out a Dragon Impling for me that was in Ardy, and I couldn't catch it. And to be honest, after seeing that, it's really made me want to put a few more levels into Hunter. I think I might only do 1 level this episode, but we're going to get it closer and closer to 83 as quickly as we can, because then we'll be able to hunt higher level Implings as well. And also, if I do end up getting 84, it means I can barehand Ninja Implings. Another thing that I do actually see a lot of Ninja Implings, and it is quite annoying to not be able to barehand them. So I'd have to go and get a net and jar just to catch them. A little bit inconvenient, but if I can get 84 Hunter, then it will really help for that. And also, obviously, Herbivore provides a lot of herbs, and yes, they're all going into the looting bag at the moment, but when it comes around to actually doing herb lore, we will have quite a decent amount of herbs. We have 100 Avantos and 136 Qualms. Like, that's there's already quite a lot of decent herbs in there. There's quite a lot of decent stuff in that bag, actually. I didn't even realise that. But yeah, no, if we keep stacking this up with herbivore, it means when we get around to herblore, we will have a lot more supplies to use. So let's get on with some herbivore. And with this final herbivore, we should get ourselves 82 Hunter. So we're just doing one level for this episode. We did collect up a whole bunch of herbs. We also got quite a few more fossils, which is really good. Let's have a look at the collection for now. How much are we looking? We have 10 small, 2 medium, 4 large, and 3 rare, and that's from only doing 2 levels at herbivore. I'm hoping that by the time I get 99 Hunter on this, I'll have enough to fill out the whole museum. I'm not sure how that works, but we can hope for it anyway. But we are now going to head over to the house on the hill and try and use up these Nummulites. I'm a little bit concerned because of the damage I took before. I don't actually have any food on me. Last time I only took damage once though, if you guys remember correctly. So we might give it a try, and if I do get hit, I think I'm going to have to go and get some food. But we will give it a quick attempt first and just see how this goes. Okay, so we're back at the death trap. Let's try and use some of these Nummulites on them and see if we can get any pages and hopefully not take damage. Well, we did get a first page. That was instant. That's on the first chest. Okay, so we took a 5. Now, I'm not sure if this hits 5 every time, but it is quite risky for me to try again, because I really don't want to die and break the looting bag, but at the same time I really don't want to have to go get food. I guess it's better to be safe than sorry. So just grab some teas, and what I think I'm going to do before I head back to Fossil Island is I'm going to quickly head up to the wildy ditch up here, just so we can put all the herbs in the bag, just so that we have a little bit more space for when we get some pages, just in case we get, you know, quite a few. So we're going to go up here to the wildy ditch and run out of energy, which sucks. And we are going to top the bag up with all of our newly acquired herbs. So we got some tea, let's try some more chests. And another page, and another page, and another page. Wow, we're really getting lucky on pages today. And the last one, and we took hit, so I'm glad I did go and get the tea. We're just going to put ourselves to full, just to make sure. I think it does hit 5 every time, but I'm not risking that, so let's try. Oh, wait, no, that uses the Nummulites anyway. So we got unlucky on the last one, but we did manage to get 5 pages, and I think we only had like 13, sorry. My maths is awful. We had 13 attempts, and we did get 5 pages, which means we had like every 2 chests, we pretty much got a page. That's really, really convenient. Now, I'm not sure if you can get duplicate pages. In the previous run we didn't, but they are now stored in the book, so we are going to head over and get another book back and see if these are all new and fresh pages. Okay, let's grab the book back from the fossil collector. I'm pretty sure it's the person I spoke to before. I lost my notebook. Let's see if we can add all of these to the book, or do we have duplicates? That's 1 page, 2 pages, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so no duplicates. So we did get another 5 pages of the book. I'm not sure how many there are left to collect. I can't imagine there's that many. We should definitely have it with a few more levels of herbivore. And that's another bit of collection log updated. So I think what I'm going to do, other than dropping these Nummulites because we no longer need them, assuming I don't die in the meantime, and this is a huge assumption given who's talking here, assuming I don't die in the meantime, I think I'm slowly going to work on 99 Hunter at herbivore, and along this time I will be storing all of the herbs into the looting bag. Once I have 99 Hunter, I think I'm going to slowly whittle these herbs down, going tier by tier. So I'll start by using all the lowest level herbs, probably skipping over Taramins and Marantils, given that we, for one, don't get that many of them. As you can see here, 8 Taramins and 38 Marantils compared to the quantities of the others. But not only that, Taramins use limpwort roots to make the potion, and I'd much rather save all of my limpwort roots for the qualms to make super strengths instead of just making regular strength potions. I don't mind too much with the qualms because Eye of Newts are really easy to get, and even though it's going to be tedious only getting 25 XP per potion, it saves me from having to get the herbs realistically. And 1,000 attack potions is still 25k herbal XP, so it's a decent amount of XP from that. But anyway, also Marintills I can't really use. The only thing I could really make with Marintills is Marintill tar, and then I'd have to collect a whole load of swamp tar, which is a lot of effort for very little gain, so I'm probably going to get rid of them as well. Segregating the herbs into possibly like 3 different tiers, I can use the herbs slowly and also retain my sanity, because then I don't have to do so much herb lore at once. Again, if I die before I even get 99 Hunter, this plan goes in the bin, honestly, because if I die beforehand, I have no idea what I'm going to do. I will probably just cross that bridge when it comes to it. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm going to the Gnome Stronghold. And the reason for this is, well, first of all, I'm not even sure if I can do this. I've never really looked into it that much. But I wanted to try something that I haven't done in a very long time. And that is the Gnome Restaurant minigame. Now, by doing this minigame, I can unlock a few things for the collection log. I think it's basically just a mint cake, gnome goggles, and a gnome scarf. And basically I just want to do this for a little while and see if we can get some of these on the collection log. Unfortunately, you cannot store the gnome scarf in a house. However, you can store the gnome goggles so long as you've got the bomber jacket from Enlightened Journey, which I can easily go and get back anyway. Basically, you need the bomber cap. You can merge the two together and you can store it in your house. I don't know why you can't store the goggles on their own. It seems a little bit weird, but nonetheless, I will be able to store it in the house if I do manage to get them. But we are going to, well, attempt to do this minigame, because like I said, I'm not even 100% sure I can do it, but it's something different. I've been grinding out skills quite a lot lately, and I just fancied doing something a little bit different to them. Okay, so I'm going to be honest with you guys, I did look up how to do this minigame because I have no idea how to even start it otherwise. Apparently I have to talk to Junior, I'm not even going to try and say the name, Jian or something like that, I don't know. I say that I'm not going to try and say their name, and then I go ahead and attempt it anyway. Regardless, we apparently need to do the tutorial first. Yeah, so he's going to send us to talk to Senior, who I have no idea where he is. Somewhere around here. And I need to complete the tutorial before I can actually start doing the jobs. So let's get ahead, and I believe he's over here, and let's start the tutorial. Okay, so that's the cooking tutorial completed. I believe I also have to go and do the blurbery one. I mean, he doesn't seem to be suggesting it, but according to... Oh wait, never mind. This is about basic cocktail making. So I'm going to have to go over to blurbery and do the tutorial for that as well. This guy just gave me 100 noted Xiando. Pretty cool. I don't know if that's that useful, because I'm pretty sure the shop just sells it right here. Nonetheless, might be convenient for while I'm doing the minigame. And there we go, that is the bartender tutorial done, and now we can actually get on with the full minigame. So let's get through this dialogue, and we will go and chat with the Xians on the other side, and let's get ourselves into this minigame. So we actually have the option for easy or hard tasks. I'm going to start off with hard tasks, but if they are too hard, then I can always switch back to easy, but I'm pretty sure this gives you 3 times as many tokens for rewards. So let's have a look at what we get for a hard task. Wingstone wants tangled toast legs. Alright then, shouldn't be too hard. I believe he's near Nada. Used to see him all the time. So we can just get this done and head down there. Okay, so we've actually got like 4 minutes to find this guy. I'm pretty sure he's around here somewhere. Gotta hopefully not die to jackals though, that's one concern, because the only food I have is the food I'm meant to be delivering. I almost forgot to grab water skins as well, which would have been really awkward because I'd have died instantly. He's somewhere around here. He always wanders like so far around this area. Okay, this is majorly concerning. I've only got 2 minutes left and I cannot find him. He's supposed to be around this area. I swear I always see him here when I don't need him, and the one time that I now need to find him, I can't find it. Well, looks like I'm going to fail this one, just because I can't find the gnome. Great. That is absolutely wonderful. And there we go, we failed the delivery. I'm still determined to find him though, just for my own peace of mind. So I'm just going to have a look around for a little bit longer, but if I run out of water skin charges, I'm just going to head back to the Grand Tree. This is just so annoying though. I was here with like 5 minutes left over, and just spent 5 minutes trying to find this guy. So I spent another good couple of minutes looking for him, and then I decided to hop wilds, and here he is. In hindsight, I probably should have tried hopping wells in the first place, however I don't know what that does to your delivery. Nonetheless, I ran out of time, so we are going to head back to the Grand Tree and grab ourselves another task. Hopefully this time it won't be so scammy as it was like that. I am actually going to walk up to the Grand Tree to try and preserve my energy so that I can get to them quicker, because it allows me to have more time, well, to find them in this case, but it also gives me more time so I don't have to worry so much about wasting time walking there. Okay, so let's try another hard task. Penry wants a toad batter. Oh, this is the guy that's near the yogas. Oh, no. Probably gonna need some food for this one. So I'm just making my way over there now, but I did grab an anti-poison from the shop, because if I do happen to get hit by a tribesman and poisoned, their poison does more than 10 damage, and it will one-hit me. So I have to have an anti-poison, otherwise I am severely in danger of dying to them. This place is an absolute death trap for a level 3. These guys can poison me and kill me in one hit, and then there's yogas over there that also I'm pretty sure can one-shot me, and I only have 2 and a bit cakes. This is terrifying. Apparently Penwee's down here, hopefully not in the middle of all of this. Certainly one way to find out. Okay, so I found Penwee, but it looks like I'm going to have to run past yogas to get to him, and that is really terrifying. Do you know what? Go for it. We're going to risk it. Risk it, risk it, risk it. Okay, take it. Oh, he gave me some seed pods. That is amazing. I can use them to get back to the Grand Tree. So we are going to use one of these right now. That's a cool animation. And you get 100 farming XP for that as well. Okay, so let's get another task. Oh, I thought I had already had that one. I mean, it's the one that I just did, but we're going to grab some toe crunchies and then find Ongle Whip. I'm going to have to look that up because I just dismissed. Oh, hang on, no mind, it tells me here. Oh, it's the gnome in the wizard's tower. That shouldn't be too hard. Okay, so significantly easier than the other two. I believe he's just in this room somewhere. Or have I spoke too soon? I'm sure he's around here somewhere. I, again, see him all the time, but this one doesn't have that large of a roam range. So I feel like I'm just being blind. Never mind, he was hiding behind the building. So we'll hand this over and see what he gives us as a tip. Did we get anything? A gnome ball. Lovely. So I don't want to spam this video with too many clips of this, so I think what I'm going to do now is I'll just show like a small little compilation of all of the rewards that I get for the next few tasks. And when I basically feel like I've had enough of doing this, we will move on. So, I've been told to deliver to Garkor, and if you guys don't know who Garkor is, he is one of the NPCs during the Monkey Madness quest, which therefore means I can't actually deliver to him. Now, I wasn't aware that with the Gnome Restaurant minigame that they didn't take into account where you could and couldn't go. I figured that they wouldn't assign me someone that I couldn't actually reach. Apparently that's not the case. So because of this, I'm going to have to cancel this task and wait 5 minutes to get a new one. So, let's decline this, because unfortunately I can't physically do it. So apparently you can still take an easy job even though while waiting for the hard one, so I'm going to try some easy jobs because I'm not actually sure what the difference is in terms of tips. I think doing the hards just gives you more tokens for these, which isn't really that useful to me anyway, but we're going to try some easy jobs. So, as you'll have seen in the previous clip, unfortunately, even though I can reach the NPC, I'm not allowed to deliver it to them if I haven't completed certain parts of certain quests. I believe that one is the Grand Tree quest. I'm not sure why that is. I didn't realise I'd be prohibited from that, but given those circumstances, I am going to stop this for a little while. What I probably should do is go and chisel these sapphires, really. Actually, yeah, I'm going to go do that. I'm going to grab a chisel and sort all this out. But for now, we're going to take a little bit of a break from the Gnome Restaurant minigame. I think what I might do is, before I attempt it again, I will get 75 crafting. Because if you guys remember a long time ago, back in episode 5, we unlocked Slayer rings. And if I get 75 crafting, it means I can easily make Slayer rings that can teleport me to the Gnome Stronghold. And it will make it a lot easier to do jobs the Gnome restaurant minigame. Honestly, I just wanted to try it out a little bit in this episode. I wasn't expecting to get too far with it, just having a little bit of fun. But in the future, like I said, yeah, I'll probably make it a little bit more efficient when I do it next time. But we are going to clear up all of this inventory, get rid of all the Gnome items that we don't need anymore. I have 94 Jian dough. We'll get rid of that and the anti-poison and that. And what I'm going to do is head over to the mess hall, and we're just going to knock off one cooking level. We're just going to grab 66 cooking just to have a quick break from this, and then I can decide what I want to do next. So we should be able to hand this in and get ourselves 66 cooking. It's another level ticked off. I'm probably going to work on this a little bit more, because now that I can make the pizzas, it's actually so much faster. I didn't know this. I mean, I can get up to nearly 4k XP every time I drop off, which is insane compared to the 1.5k I get with anything else. I've basically just been making pizzas and hopping worlds to get the potential up, because I used to just switch between pies and stews, and seriously, making pizzas is just so much faster. Anyways, I am going to have to end off the video here, because I've got a couple of days until the live stream and I need to get another 50 clues done. So I hope to see many of you there tomorrow, as it will be for you. It's still weird for me to talk and break the fourth wall, or whatever the term is. But yeah, tomorrow will be the live stream. I'm going to get these clues done and I'll see you all there. As usual though guys, thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed this episode, please be sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button if you want to see some more content from me. With all that said though, I will see you guys either tomorrow if you attend the live stream, or next week for another video.